We had the Kansas City Chiefs edging out the Baltimore Ravens, 17-10. Ryan, I'm gonna let you take this one first because I know you're a Chiefs fan now, so you go ahead, bro.
My homie. Anyway, the game really came down on the Ravens play calling because the defense kept you in the game the whole fucking game. How are you the best team in the NFL running the football and you only run the ball 11 times the whole game? How the fuck do you do that? That does not make any sense. I think what happened was Kansas City came out, scored them first two possessions, punched them right in the fucking mouth. They got the play caller got all nervous and shit, and then wanted to get away from the game plan, and then because they felt like, okay, we need to hurry up and catch up. You have a whole fucking game. Like, I can see if you down 21 or nothing, I get that. But like, you have a whole fucking game plan that you just abandoned in the first fucking quarter, and that I feel like in return, that's what lost them the fucking game. Because how do you not run the ball? You got all them running backs. How do you not? I don't understand that shit. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's what lost them the game. And you only could put up 10 points. I mean, I said the team that's gonna get the 20 is probably gonna win the game. I mean, hell, if Zay don't get that taunting call and then doesn't get stripped, we talking about a very different football game.
Yeah, I agree.
Man. You want to know what's even crazier though?
What's that?
Out of them 11 carries, only 6 of them was to their running backs.
Yes. And then here's the even crazier part. The 6 carries that they did get, the running backs was making an impact.
Bro.
The running backs were making an impact. I'm like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it.
But me, I'm not gonna lie, man. Shout out to the Kansas City Stripes, man. If you know what I mean. I'm talking about them boys that dress like they work at Foot Locker, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know what it is. They always show them boys love. It never fails. That's why I know going into Sunday, we playing against the Refs and we playing against the Chiefs, bro. So we gotta have a hell of a game.
I ain't gonna lie. That pick at the end was fucked up. That was a fucked up play.
Bro, they were PIing Isaiah Likely the whole game. Like, that's one thing. That's why even in media day when they asked Nick Bosa about the Chiefs offensive line, he said the only thing he could say is they hold a lot. Which they do, but nobody ever mentions the fact that they DBs hold a lot too. They DBs is literally holding their receivers the whole game. Like towards the end of the game when OBJ was open on that fade route, who was that? L'Jarius Sneed or was that McDuffie? That literally grabbed his arm, grabbed his off arm, which
I don't
is why
know.
he dove with one hand.
I want to say McDuffie because they had Sneed shadowing Flowers the whole game.
Bro, it's literally a highlight tape of PIs from that game. And none of them were on the Ravens. That's insane.
My thing with this Ravens game, why would you tailor make your entire game plan according to what the Chiefs defense does well, and that's pass defense. Like outside of like the missed penalties and shit like that. Let's not forget, I think Kansas City was ranked 6th or 4th in pass defense. Why are you tailor making your game plan according to what the fuck they do well, and that's defend the fucking pass? You got the number one ranked running game, and you choose to come out there and throw the goddamn ball. Why? This is the wrong. Okay, so this is what I've been thinking. Todd Monken, you know what? You know, we run the ball well. Kansas City's not expecting us to throw the ball. Of course, this is the AFC Championship, so let's go out there and surprise them. Why? Do what the fuck got you here? Why change it now? I can see if maybe you waited to the Super Bowl. No, do what the fuck got you here. That was dumb.
That's the time.
This is my theory on that. A couple of factors played into that. They tried to do what we tried to do when we lost the Super Bowl to Kansas City, when we tried to make Jimmy G the hero because that's who they was talking down on as far as passing the ball and throwing the ball, which I don't know why they would do that. They see how that turned out for us. And B, some of that was on Lamar Jackson. I feel like Todd Monken was calling a lot of those plays to free up the scrambling lanes for Lamar, but he was not calling his own number like he did all regular season.
That's okay.
Because it's a lot of plays when you go back and dissect the film, it's a lot of plays where Lamar Jackson is sitting back there holding on to the ball like he Peyton Manning instead of taking off and taking what they're giving him. And so they put him in a lot of third and long situations. Those are the type of plays that cause him to get strip sacked.
And I said that before. I said that in the episode before the conference ship. I'm like, bro, Lamar has to commit. Like, you can't go into a game like this against a team like the Chiefs being unsure what you're gonna do. Like, if it's not there, take off and run. Why is you waiting? Yeah. You don't, and it's no disrespect to the receiver. Like, I like Zay Flowers. I think he has a bright future in the NFL. But you waiting on Zay Flowers, and I'm not gonna say I'm gonna say it. You waiting on a young Zay Flowers and a washed ass OBJ to try to get open. You don't have the receivers to be trying to do that shit. You obviously see the shit wasn't open, bro. Take off and run. It's too big of a stage to be doing that. And y'all at home.
Yeah.
Like nothing the Ravens did made sense to me. Nothing.
That was the perfect phrase to use. They was definitely undecisive. That's really what it was. Because even if they was trying to pass the ball, if Lamar would have been decisive with the ball and took off, that would have caused the defense to come down a level and respect that, which would have opened up the middle of the field for OBJ or Zay Flowers. And one thing that I said about that game, they went away from Isaiah Likely too early.
Yeah, for sure.
They went away from him until the game was on the line. He had some big catches early on, and then they went away from him until the game was on the line. And that's a part of the reason why he wasn't getting the PI calls, because he's not getting the target. So the refs' eyes are not on him throughout the game. Yeah. So now they just like, okay, they finally throwing him the ball. It's a physical play. We're gonna let him play on, versus them being consistent with the targets, because he was the one. You got to feed the high hand, bro. I understand that Mark Andrews is back, but Isaiah Likely who has been your playmaker until he got back. So, if you feeding him throughout the game, that means the ref's eyes are going to be on him more frequently. So now they're going to be watching him through the entire route versus at the point of the ball when it gets to him.
On the flip side of that too, I also think on Kansas City's end, experience really came into play here, because you saw Kelsey and fucking Mahomes got right back to that same. Sure. They look just like the Travis Kelsey and Pat Mahomes we've seen in previous years. When they came out and punched them right in the mouth like that, I'm like, yeah, this. I said right then and there, Kansas City's they got this, because I was not expecting Pat and Travis Kelsey to be on the same page like that very early on in the game. Was not expecting that. I thought it was they came out and punched them when they came out and punched them in the mouth like that. That set the tone.
Kyle Hamilton was the only person on that Ravens team that looked like he was ready to go to a Super Bowl.
I thought Roquan did too.
Oh yeah, of course. That's expected of him though. He ain't no stranger to big time moments. He a Bama product. They in the championship every year. He know what it's gonna take to get there. Yeah. But man, I expected them to at least have bracket coverage on Travis Kelsey. Don't get me wrong. Kyle Hamilton definitely played a good game all around, man. He literally forced a 3-and-out himself at one point in the game. But like you said, they came out clicking, and it showed. It looked like a team that was just excited to be there for the first time versus a team that had been there and done that. Like, I was literally watching the game with my boy. He a Ravens fan. I literally told him, I was like, bro, Kansas City didn't do anything spectacular this whole game. They literally just took what y'all gave them outside of them punching that ball out for that touchback. They did nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
They literally just play sound, fundamental, fast, physical football. That's it.
Football that we're not used to seeing them play. My bad. Go ahead, Ryan.
That Ravens loss is on the offensive coordinator and Lamar Jackson. The defense came to play. They only scored 17 points the whole fucking game.
Yeah.
The defense came to play.
Yeah, you're right. And offense was putting them in bad positions all game.
Yeah. And the entire game. I mean, even with I understand Lamar did everything he could, but even with the refs, like, we can say let's call a spade a spade. The refs missed a couple pretty big calls in that fourth quarter, but throughout the game, Lamar was making some pretty bad fucking throws. Now, that touchdown pass to Zay, that shit was beautiful. But outside of that and like a couple other throws, Lamar did not. He didn't.
This nigga literally threw in triple coverage, nigga. And I'm
yes,
like, okay.
and I definitely like. I definitely credit a lot of that to them them never really game planning to throw the ball like that. Because I don't even think I cannot wrap my head around why you come with you having a number one running offense. Why you come out there and throw the ball 40 fucking times? It does not make sense to me. It just does not. It does not. It never will make sense.
If they get the run game going, everything else would have got going.
And then the fucked up part. Then the part that really kills me. Okay, I understand y'all signed him late in the season. Y'all didn't even use Dalvin Cook. I don't even think I saw him touch the field one time.
I saw him. I saw him in the Texans game. I'm like, I was thinking to myself, why?
No, I'm talking about in the Chiefs games. That's
no, yeah. But I was sitting there thinking like, why did you get Dalvin Cook if you was just gonna have this nigga just standing there? Like, I didn't get that shit.
I feel like they grabbed him as a depth piece, and they grabbed him as a chess move to make sure that nobody else could get him. That they was going to see throughout the playoffs. Because I feel like, I mean, obviously Dalvin Cook didn't have enough time to learn the entire playbook, and the Ravens are known for their running backs going down. So I feel like they needed that depth piece on their offense, and it was a chess move to keep somebody like Kansas City or us or anybody else from picking them up.
Right.